We are here inside the APW Slam Center for APW Hard Feelings here on this August 1st evening. And we thank you for joining us. My name is HC, your MC, and we are getting ready for our Emerald match of the night.
This is the Wolfman!
The Wolfman, a young prospect in APW who has made a lot of good success here in the last couple of months over the summer in APW. And he will kick things off against another newcomer here in APW here tonight in this Emerald match. We thank you for joining us. We got ourselves a nice crowd on hand. Masks have been provided at the door, recommended. A lot of people masked up here inside the Slam Center, including myself. So if I sound a little bit muffled, I apologize. But we want to do the best to have the most safest show that we can have. And here comes the Wolfman's opponent.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's the predator of APW,
Keep an eye on this young man here, AC Crush. Made his debut in APW a couple of weeks ago, and a lot of buzz about this young man. I'll tell you what, this guy AC Crush, an athletic background, and ready to start his career in APW, made his debut. This will be his second match, and he is going up against the Wolfman. You see that mask
Once again, this is your opening Emerald match
that AC Crush has.
Introducing first to my right, put your hands together for the Wolfman! And to my left, he is the predator of APW, AC Crush!
And already a cult following for AC Crush. Double J, the referee, checking out on Wolfman, and then will make his way over to AC Crush. I'll tell you what, folks, this is going to be an exciting Emerald match between these two young talents. Bell has sounded, and here we go for this Emerald match. Oh. Crush didn't appreciate the howling of the Wolfman, and here we go. Side headlock takedown by AC Crush. Already has the advantage early on. This is going to be a dangerous individual. Here's the cover. And AC Crush able to regain that side headlock. Crush again, or sorry, Wolfman again, trying to get the cover. 2 count, kick out. Oh, look at this. The Wolfman reversing with his legs, and Crush gets out of it, and now a side shoulder block, shoulder tackle, sending the Wolfman down to the ground. And you can tell AC Crush is not with the antics of the Wolfman. Doesn't like him howling towards the moon. Irish whip off the ropes, and Wolfman ducks, side cross body, caught by AC Crush. And using that left leg, now switching legs, driving him into the side of the Wolfman. Look at the power of AC Crush. Wolfman may need a minute to regroup here.
There's no way he's getting it.
AC Crush telling the referee Double J to ask Wolfman to get up. And the Wolfman slow to get up, and he is up. And back on the attack is AC Crush. Now some right hands by the Wolfman. Wolfman off the ropes. And a clothesline by Crush. Such intensity from the young athlete.
Breaking down!
Not even going for a pinfall, going for a chokehold. Vicious. So much rage out of AC Crush. Wants to make an impact here in APW. Wolfman, every time he takes 2 steps forward, is 3 steps back. And now Wolfman in the corner. And Crush driving that right shoulder into the midsection. Oh, and the third. A trifecta from AC Crush. Now Crush back on the offensive. Picks Wolfman up. What'll happen next? Oh, and a high back body drop. Wolfman has rarely gotten the offense in. Here's the cover by Crush on a 2 count. Kick out at 2. You can just tell there's a lot of people here in the crowd supportive of AC Crush here in this Emerald match. Crush not letting up.
I said, why did you kick out, Wolf? Why did you kick out?
In the corner, referee starting to count. Wolfman able to turn it over. Now he drives his shoulder into the midsection. And now a big stinger splash into the corner. And the Wolfman has gained some momentum. Running drop kick into the corner. AC Crush is down for the first time here in this match. And now what's this? Wolfman rolling Crush over, whirling on that right leg. And Wolfman again trying to chop the big man down. And hanging on to that knee, going for a knee bar here. AC trying to make his way to the ropes, doesn't want to tap out. Crush reaching and grabs the rope with his right hand. So now Wolfman has a chance to regroup here. Was able to stop the momentum of Crush. Knee to the back. The lower back of Crush. And now, oh, and a scoop slam from the Wolfman. And now what's this? Howling and a, oh! What a move by the Wolfman. Here's the cover and a kick out. Standing moonsault. What athleticism by Wolfman. Wolfman has made a lot of great momentum in APW here over the summer. And now AC Crush has the momentum back, working that left arm, damaging it. And will continue to work on the Wolfman. Regaining his offense from the start of the match. And here's the cover by Crush, 2 count. I'm telling you, AC Crush, his second match in APW. And you can already just see what an impact he's made and how he can make an impact in months to come here at APW. Now he's got up the Wolfman. And look at that. Posing with the strength and then a scoop slam of his own, saying anything you can do, I can do better. Here's a cover by Crush, and once again the Wolfman kicks out. And you can see the frustration by AC Crush. He wanted to put this match away quickly. But every time the Wolfman's kicking out, a great Emerald match for an amazing show here for APW's Hard Feelings. What's Crush going to do now? Crush starting to go up the ropes. Now on the second rope, will he go for a third? No, he'll stay for the second, but what's he gonna do? Crush, missing with the slam. Wolfman able to roll out in time. Could this be the opening that the Wolfman needs? And now we've got him up. Oh, suplex. And now going for the cover. And AC Crush with another kick out. Now Wolfman working on the back, but Crush. Oh, Crush. Trying to go for that iron claw on the head of the Wolfman, but Wolfman trying to prevent it. Look at the flexibility. And the Wolfman may be able to fight out of it. Yes, he does. Kick to the midsection. Here's a cover. Cover. And the Wolfman got him. Wolfman wins. Got the roll up on AC Crush. Wow. And AC Crush is furious, but the Wolfman victorious in this Emerald match. Best believe AC Crush is not going to let that one down easily. So the Wolfman victorious in our Emerald match over AC Crush. Well, folks, we got a great show on hand for you. APW Hard Feelings. I'm HC, your commentator. As you see, masks provided at the door are APW masks that were given to the fans here inside. We got a great show coming up. Our MC for the night, Tommy Nero, currently on the mic right now.
Are you ready for some wrestling? I can't hear you. Are you ready? Hit the music there, Garrett. Scary Gary.
We're about to continue on here at APW Hard Feelings. Our MC, Tommy Nero.
Introducing first.
We're announcing duties.
He's the reigning and defending champion. He's had a change of attitude of late. Ladies and gentlemen,
Andrew Avery is the social media champion here in APW, winning that title a few weeks ago outside of APW's Beat the Heat event. He cashed in his APW Money in the Bank briefcase on the former champion, well, the new champion at the moment, and an Iron Mike. And Avery went out there, cashed it in, and won the championship. And Avery with a new attitude here in APW, former world champion as well.
Avery, you've had a bad attitude of late. I personally like it, but a lot of these fans don't like it. Y'all like this new attitude? Yes, sir. Now, last week, you got beat in the middle of the ring for that title shot against A.M. Payne, Austin McCray. Who was here for that? You got beat fair and square. So what you got to do, you ain't getting no more title shots, son. You got to work your way back up that ladder. And I don't even think you're going to win that match that's coming up right now. Hit his opponent.
Here we go. Avery's opponent. Here comes that dude, Abe Wheeler. Gonna go one-on-one against the social media champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your opening match of the evening, and it is for the Social Media Championship. Introducing first the challenger to my right. He is the dude of APW. Put your hands together for Abe Wheeler. And your champion. He is from Savannah, Georgia, standing nearly 6'8". Put your hands together if you want, or boo if you need to. Your champion, Andrew Avery. One fall, 15-minute time limit. Your referee once again, Double J.
All right, so our first official match of the evening, a social media championship match between Andrew Avery and Abe Wheeler, and I'm about to be joined here by the Emperor Tommy Nero, pulling triple duty now here. At the door, giving out tickets.
Can you believe that how they treat me out here? A man of my stature, a man of my pedigree. I got to work the door. I got to work the table. I have to announce. And not to mention, I had to clean all this stuff up this week.
And you're joining me here on commentary, a man of many hats, and we are underway. Social media championship.
I
Andrew
do it for
Avery.
the fans of Crush. These are Crush fans. I do it for them. What do you think about this matchup here?
I think it's going to be an interesting matchup. I know that Andrew Avery has a chip on his shoulder, was close to being a double champion at the last show, and already.
There's no friends now in APW. You know that. It's every man for himself.
That's another hip toss by Avery to Abe Wheeler, and that time just tripping up Wheeler, and Wheeler's got to regroup.
3 big moves by Avery, man. Come on, Abe.
Avery was close to being a double champion last week, had a chance to face a champion, A.M. Payne, Austin McCray, came up short, but how do you feel like this will rejuvenate him now that he has to defend his social media championship against Abe Wheeler?
Well, he came up short, like you said. Look at that. He now has to work his way up to the top. He just can't keep getting shots. You know that. And this Abe Wheeler's a handful. You know this guy's good.
Abe Wheeler has had some success in APW. He made it to the finals of the APW World Championship Tournament last month, losing to Austin McCray in the end. Abe Wheeler, a former APW Tag Team Champion as well.
Wow. Facing the wrong way.
Oh, and elbow to the chest.
It's
Here's
over,
the cover by
Whoa.
Wheeler. No, kick out at 2. You talk about Andrew Avery having to fight from the bottom back up, but technically, Avery's already at a spot high up because he's a social media champion.
Have you noticed him cutting any promos at being the social media champion?
I haven't seen.
He's not even a good social media champion. I hope he gets beat by Abe.
We'll see here. Abe has the advantage, and Avery able to get out. Irish whip off the ropes.
Look at the little fan over. Look at those little fans over there looking.
We got a lot of fans here inside the Slam Center. Here's the cover by Avery.
Oh,
and kick out at 2.
who does Avery remind you of? Of the real big league wrestling guys up there in the in the north.
Well, I see it as more so that there's no one like
You,
Andrew
Mark.
Avery.
Nobody cares you, Mark. I set you up, Mark. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, look at this.
Oh!
Son. Look at that.
Big reverse neck breaker.
Big reverse net breaker by Abe Wheeler. Now on the offensive. Drops the leg onto the
We have a
neck
new
of
champion.
Avery.
Hit me.
Cover. Kick out at 2. We got a great show on hand, Emperor Nero. So many great matches coming up. We have the World Championship match, Austin McCray against his own tag team partner, Hunter Young. That's going to be a great matchup. Oh, look at the power. The power by Avery. Throwing Abe Wheeler around like it's nothing. And look at this. Big scoop slam. And also later on our main event, the Lights Out Tag Team title match to CYBORGS, the APW Tag Team Champions, against the newest tag team in APW, the Hollywood Rednecks, Baby D and Iron Mike. And this
Hollywood Redneck.
I'm not exactly sure, but look at I know about the power of Andrew Avery once again. Oh my God! Woo! Wheeler landing right on his neck, high up on the shoulders as well. That may be it. Well, here's the cover. Kick out at 2.
They don't know it's a lights out match yet. I'm about to surprise them. See, you let the cat out the bag.
I apologize.
That's good. You know what a lights out is, right? Tell them what it is.
Well, a lights out match is when the official show is over. They cut the lights off once, they turn it back on.
Not figuratively, yeah, there you go. Right,
but that final match, the lights out match, is not a part of the official show.
That's right.
So anything can go.
Mm-hmm. Yes, anything. What we got here?
Oh, look at this. Avery once again holding up
Abe
Abe Wheeler. Look at that. That power by the social media champion, showing off to every corner of the ring, letting people know the power, and a delayed suplex on that dude, Abe Wheeler. This could be it. Will the champion retain? And a kick out at 2.
on, Abe.
You seem very invested in this match. I know, Emperor Nero, you're kind of just a free agent, a wild card at this moment. I mean, we know you're very supportive of the Cyborgs.
Oh, big back breaker there. Look
Big
at that.
back breaker. How have you been doing since the ringleaders have been disbanded?
Listen, you're already. I clean the bathroom. I wash the chairs. I take the money. I announce. I need to get back in the ring. I need to get back to what I'm doing. I need to help manage. I need to build new stars. And the Cyborgs are the new stars.
That's an interesting tag team, a team of Mike O'Brien and Live Action Luke.
Have you seen them? Tonight, I'm going to show you what they're about. I'm going to bring them out here, and they're going to do something that most wrestlers have never done in their entire career. You'll see. You'll see. You'll be impressed.
Abe Wheeler fighting back, trading punches with Andrew Avery. That one into the midsection.
Why can't you be more like Dr. Ben, more open-minded? I don't understand you.
I am very open-minded. Here comes Abe Wheeler. Can he fight back? No, caught by Avery. Oh! Sent back to the ground.
What is that? Texas Cloverleaf?
Yes, it is.
That's Texas Cloverleaf.
The Texas Cloverleaf connecting onto
Texas
Abe
Cloverleaf.
Wheeler. Center of the ring. Abe Wheeler nowhere to go.
It's over.
Could the champion retain his
Look
social media title?
Look at the guts of that guy.
Wheeler grabbing the bottom ropes.
The guts.
Avery gonna have to let go.
And see, that's wrong with Avery. Avery would have had that over months ago. Now he's got this new attitude. He don't know what he's doing without people supporting him. He's pretty much washed up, if you ask me.
Former APW World Champion.
Former.
But current social media champion.
He lost focus.
And a big splash in the corner by Avery. Number 2 coming in. Wheeler able to duck out.
You're announcer. You've been on CBS. You keep working your way up the ladder, right?
Absolutely.
You work down the ladder.
Well, sometimes you got to start over again. And what's Wheeler doing? Sliding out of the ring and tripping Avery up. Now what's this?
Hey, where's your girlfriend Beth tonight? I don't see her.
I don't know who you're talking about. Oh, look at this. Oh, slingshot DDT by Wheeler. That could be it. Can we have a new champion? Here's the cover. And kick out at 2 from Avery.
Unbelievable.
That was beautiful.
I'm shocked.
Beautiful DDT from Wheeler. That dude is working his way back.
Oh!
And now those kicks to the upper body of Andrew Avery.
He didn't even slap his leg. That's pretty good.
Here's the cover. The champion. No, another kick out by Avery.
What a match. You like them APW masks, by the way?
I do.
Yeah.
A little tight for me to broadcast a show, but what do we have here? A crossbody caught by Avery. What's Avery gonna do?
What you gonna do? Not the fall away slam.
Oh, beautiful fall away slam from the current APW social media champion.
The big man's back.
He said standing up close to as high as 6'8".
Is this his finisher? Oh God.
Going for the pump
Come on,
handle.
Abe. No, Abe. Oh, he's struggling. There we go.
Pump handle. And that could be
I think that's it, my friend.
Here's the cover. And Andrew Avery retains the social media championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still social media champion, Andrew Avery.
What a performance as the social media champion retains his title here at APW Hard Feelings. And you got to give some props to that dude, Abe Wheeler.
Abe, good try, Abe.
Emperor Nero said that Abe Wheeler had the work, or sorry, that Andrew Avery had the work from the ground up. And that's a good start for the champion. What's this? What do we have here? AC Crush. But eyes dead set on the social media champion. AC Crush couldn't get the victory over the Wolfman in the Emerald match, but there was so much power from Crush, and he has his eyes set on some APW gold at Social Media Championship. And it seems like the time is not yet for Crush to challenge Avery, but putting him on notice.
Day in, day out, same results.
Live action all day, every day, and twice.
Live
on
action
Saturday.
Luke and the aesthetic one, Mike O'Brien. The Cyborgs are here. They are the APW Tag Team Champions. That's the aesthetic one, Mike O'Brien. Look at those muscles. Good Lord.
Hey, tag team
These are the guys that
Oh,
Emperor
until
Nero is
it
all about now in APW. And what a turn of events to create the Cyborg. The former APW champions were Live Action Luke and Iron Mike, but in their title defense at APW Beat the Heat, Iron Mike was attacked. And Big Mike, or Mike O'Brien, came in as the tag team partner for Live Action Luke, and they won the championships.
Seeing this ring right here. These are the greatest combination of two men ever assembled as a tag team. You got the Live Actual Luke. You got the big bad bicep daddy right here. Together they're known as the Cyborgs.
Well, I agree with the name.
Tag team champions. Hey, Luke, that young lady over there is drooling all over you right there. No, pace yourself. It's a long night. Pace yourself. Here you go. Tell the fans some stuff.
Hey, do we know what we're looking at right now? Cam, do we know what we're looking at right now, Statesboro? Do you know what you're looking at right now? What you're looking at is over 500 pounds of twisted steel, and yeah, that's right, sex appeal, Statesboro. So I need to hear you scream day in and day out, because Saturdays, nah, they're not for the boys, they're not for the girls, they're for the Cyborgs, and we're here to take over. Yeah, exactly. Hey, the other thing is, and what you're looking at is a couple of hard-knocking, panty-dropping, meat-eating, smart-mark beating, couple of cyborgs, and if you're scared, well, say you're scared. But what we got for today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone of all ages, is we're going to have ourselves a little, are we ready for a push-up challenge? Anybody? A push-up challenge.
Hold on.
What kind of challenge you want to do there?
These guys right here. Look at the camera there. Look at the camera. See, that's why you need me. I gotta focus you guys. Right?
Yeah, you're right. Hey, there's so many honeys out here to be looking at. I'm trying
These
to
are your tag team champions. And tonight, they're going to put the titles on the line against the Hollywood Rednecks. What is that all about?
A new tag team of
Yeah.
Baby DEE and Iron Mike.
Grass on the weekends, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Anyway, these two guys, look at these specimens. Look at the muscles. Look at them. They speak well. They're educated. They're in shape. There's no tag team around that can compete with them. In the world. And with my 2 decades of knowledge, I'm going to take them not only to NXT, I'm going to take them to the main roster. How about that? Now, to prove how great they are, look, what you want to do, you want to show them how to appropriately do push-ups?
So I'm going to demonstrate exactly how you do a proper performance.
Look at this guy over here. Look like he can do some push-ups. Now, show him how to
Hey,
do
I got to
push-ups.
ask you a question. How big a boy are you? I mean, as in, how tall are you? How tall? No, like 5 foot, 6 foot? 5'8". Hey, man, I didn't realize they stack trap that high.
Oh!
just like the genetic side.
You know, they got this. They got this. Tell them. Go ahead.
Hey, you treat that girl with respect.
Respect, yes, sir.
Respect. Don't hit.
Yes, sir.
All right. You watching?
Let's see.
Hey.
Are we trying to be fair?
I'm keeping an eye.
This guy's zooming in your butt a little bit over there. Take it easy. All right, go ahead.
I said you were a handy drop. Then for the girl. You watching? That's it for the girl.
That's all I'm trying to see.
You ready? Stage bro, we ready? I don't care if you're ready.
These guys look like they're built out of a laboratory.
Get your camera ready, girl. We all know you've been waiting.
Watch it. Look at that form.
Just take a look at it.
Okay.
Saw that?
That's your push-up right
Good. Mike, what you gonna show him? You wanna show him something?
I don't think anybody is there.
Show me how you do those curls with that band right there.
We gotta save that for the next one. We can't.
Sure?
Yeah, save it.
No. The people.
Did they need it?
That's what they came.
Y'all need it?
That's what they came
Do
for.
you need to see this show?
We need to see it. Come over here, look. Don't knock the camera.
Everybody got.
You ready?
You can aim it that way, and you'll still get shot at. Guaranteed.
I mean, look at the muscles of the aesthetic one, Mike O'Brien.
Okay.
Look at that.
Good Lord.
Let's get on with the show here. Let's bring in the fans.
Hold on. Take it easy, look. I said no caffeine before, but then relax, slow down. Let off sugar. That Texas booger sugar, leave it alone. Relax. Take it easy. There you go. Hold, get that there. Now look, when you were doing a push-up, this smack nut over here was talking about how he could do a push-up.
Hey,
He
wait.
said it wasn't so
Did
hard.
you get that 5?
We must be talking about.
Did you push 5? Did you get that 5? This 5 across your lips, and I'm about to give you, shut your mouth.
Yeah, come in, man. You look like you just left an AA meeting. Come on in.
Don't fall.
Well, it seems like we're going to have a push-up challenge.
Hold on to this, Luke.
I don't know anybody that want to challenge the cyborgs here,
Come here, get
especially a
the camera.
push-up
Probably
challenge.
Get the camera once when you probably shoplift. They had the picture tape. Tell them who you are. The microphone.
My name's Charlie.
Charlie, how you doing? Where you from?
Statesboro.
Good.
That explains it.
You look like you just came back from an AA meeting. You all right? All right. So, check it out. You say you can do a push-up, right? Huh? Look, let me tell you something.
Oh, hold on
Let me tell
now.
you something.
It's not fair on Charlie.
You gotta listen to this guy. He runs the show.
That's right.
You gotta
What are you doing, Emperor Nero?
Why don't you just beat him up?
Wait a minute. Here comes Iron Mike and Baby D, the Hollywood Rednecks. And we may have some action early, taking down the cyborgs. Charlie getting out of the ring. The Hollywood Rednecks making the save. And there goes live action Luke.
What are you tossing over here, Charlie?
Baby D and Iron Mike.
What are you guys doing out here?
Well, you trying to pick on the APW Nation. You released the rednecks. It's absolutely amazing that two guys with all of this muscle and physique and ego, that's just...
I didn't know one more thing.
Don't worry, boys. You'll feel better when the water weight goes away. It's all good. All right.
I really think he's mad because he got the video today. So,
Well, the two of you want to jump on the fan in my APW Nation. That is not the way we roll.
We know how you roll. You roll with beef jerky and skull. That's it. That's all do.
That's correct, gentlemen. Oh, yeah. Anybody got any beef jerky?
hey, excuse me, redneck, cowboy, whatever the heck y'all are. How dare you interrupt those men right there? These fans love the cyborgs. Don't y'all love the cyborgs? As a matter of fact, if Little T's okay with it, we're changing that match that's supposed to be advertised between you two tonight. We're now going to make it a lights-out match, meaning after the main event is over between A.M. Payne, Austin McCray, and Hunter Young, it's going to be you two against my boys, lights out, meaning anything goes, it's not sanctioned, and I guarantee there's going to be blood in that ring tonight.
Well, this is going to be a personal affair.
Outside all the time. What are you doing out there every minute? You all right? All right, good. camel going out there every minute, huh?
Anything goes?
Anything goes. No DQ, blood, tables, ladders, chairs, whatever you want. Y'all want to see that tonight? Yeah. Shut up, you Mark.
You shut up.
Shit, short son.
There's not a single fan that would stand with you losers.
Y'all heard that, right?
Shut up
There's
with
not a
your
single
phone.
fan.
Not a single fan that would stand with you losers when you got genetic physiques
Is
like
there anybody
ourselves.
here tonight who would not mind
shut
being
up?
honest with us and taking on these wannabe cyborgs?
No one likes you. They got this.
Come with me if you want to leave. Come on, come on.
I just gotta ask one question before we leave today.
Ask it, baby. Ask
Do this lights out match. Did you guys submit your applications?
They definitely didn't submit their application.
Did you submit your application?
No, I don't need steroids. I don't need an application.
Did you submit your application?
You
Yeah,
see
your
that there?
application to Cyborg University, because the Cyborgs, as in A1 Mike and LA Luke, are about to school your behinds up on one hell of a live action picnic. So I'll see you tonight, and that is a mic drop.
Well, you make sure you wear your mask because you want to be protected.
Well, then I guess we'll see y'all in a lights out match later.
Lights out match.
Steve, what do you think?
Wow. So it is official. Lights out. Anything goes for the APW Tag Team titles. The Cyborgs against the Hollywood Rednecks. A1 Mike and LA Luke versus Iron Mike and Baby D, Hollywood's finest. Emperor Nero, all about the Cyborgs now. As you saw right there. And luckily Charlie's okay. Hollywood Rednecks made the save for Charlie in that before the push-up contest.
So the agenda's been changed, Danny. After the main event, lights out, anything goes.
So after the main event, lights out, anything goes.
Don't you let my boys right
The Cyborgs genetically jacked. This will be a tough task for the Hollywood Rednecks.
there. You ready? Let's go.
We're going to keep things rolling here. APW Hard Feelings here inside the APW Slam Center in Statesboro,
Ladies and
Georgia.
gentlemen, this is a special triple threat match. Introducing first, from parts unknown, Amor!
Amor, a veteran in APW from parts unknown. You know, it's really interesting. I'm joined back by Emperor Tommy Nero. It shows that you are all about the Cyborgs here.
Man, come on, look at them. They're
I
physical
know.
specimens, man.
They are genetically jacked, as I said before. That's going to be a fire main event.
They're in
Lights
great
out.
shape, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
You think they're NXT ready?
They could be.
And the second opponent of this match. He hails from Montreal, Canada. Cujo number 2.
Now, this is the guy I want to talk to you about, Cujo, too. He was the one that knocked out Iron Mike back at APW Beat the Heat.
He
The
did.
aesthetic one came in, joined Live Action Luke, won that match to become APW Tag Team Champions. What can you tell me
He did.
about Cujo, too?
I don't know. I just know Cujo, and he's not here, and I just see Cujo too. Are they related?
You tell me.
I have no clue.
You
You tell
know
me.
Cujo very well.
You're the broadcast journalist, not me.
Yes, I am, but this is the first time I've seen Cujo, too, since APW's Beat the Heat.
He has Cujo's mask. That's one of Cujo's masks. I don't know. Maybe they're related. Maybe they're cousins.
Cujo normally rocks a blue mask, and... Uh-oh.
And the third member of this triple threat match, returning to APW after 1 month hiatus.
Oh, and Davey Leone in this match as well.
Wow, everybody's back.
Everybody's back tonight.
Yes. Amor, Cujo 2, and now Davey Leone, a special challenge triple threat match. Cujo 2 in there with a kendo stick.
This is a triple threat match. Introducing to my far left, put your hands together for Cujo number 2. And to my near left, from parts unknown, Amor. And making his return to APW, the ever popular Davey Leon. Your referee, Double J. One fall, 10-minute time limit. By the way, who's ringing the bell tonight? Anybody who would like to ring the bell, just let us know. All right, you got it. Hold on, head on over there.
I don't know where this kid's going.
Hurry up, must be homeschooled. Speed it up, get over there. Oh, there you go.
Here we go, triple threat match. Amor, Cujo 2, and Davey Leon. Watch the equipment, kid.
Man, that kid almost broke the bell, man.
Kid almost broke the equipment.
We got a Cujo fan out here. What is that all about?
That's a first.
What are they doing?
That's a first. So Davey Leon making his return after a 1-month hiatus. This is going to be very special.
Yeah, I heard he was in Mexico learning a new recipe to make burritos during the COVID-19.
I don't think
like
that's
burritos?
100% true. Yes, I do like burritos.
Here
Test
at night,
of-
he works at the El Sombrero, one of our sponsors.
3-man tie-up,
Oh.
test of strength, and Amor throwing Leon and Cujo 2.
Tell me more about this Cujo 2.
You tell me. You know Cujo more than I do.
I know Cujo. I don't know Cujo 2.
as well. I don't know Cujo 2 either. Amor, definitely with the height advantage here against both men.
No, Amor's been here a long time in APW, man. Seasoned veteran,
Yes.
champion in every capacity.
Big scoop slam by Amor.
Wow. It's got to be Amor's got to be the favorite, don't he?
Going for the cover, and Leon breaks it up.
Danny, what's wrong? I'm talking.
This is Cujo 2. This is his first match here since attacking Iron Mike at APW Beat the Heat, correct?
That's correct.
So we don't know much about
Are
Cujo 2.
you wearing your mask?
Yes, I
You got a
wear mine.
COVID-19 mask on? All right.
Yes.
You got a good voice, by the way.
Hey, thank you. It may sound a bit muffled. Here's a suplex by Leon. Beautiful form, kick out.
You should go work for CBS one day.
You never know.
So now we got 2 men in the ring. Looks like Cujo's losing his pants there.
Cujo 2 with a suplex
Whoa.
on Davey Leon.
So he's from man. He's from Montreal, right?
Yeah, you know, I don't know how long Cujo 2's been in here. Been in America.
Look at Amor biting. And what's he biting?
Oh my God. What is he doing? Is he
No clue.
rubbing his
The heck is Amor
forearm
doing?
on the neck with the chokehold outside the ring? Davey Leon just watching.
Well, his mask is
now
all
on a
messed
baseball
up.
slide outside the ring onto Amor.
Yo, bring that in the ring. Get in there.
There's not much space in that corner over there, and
I know. I don't know what they're doing.
don't want to get in the way of the
Just bringing that
fans.
Canadian wrestling style in here.
Here's the cover by Leon.
There's a
Kick
long
out.
lineage of Canadian wrestlers. Do you know any?
I know Cujo. I know Cujo 2. Are you talking about APW or just in general?
Where's Amor going?
I don't know. Amor leaving, going backstage. Meanwhile, back in the ring. Great maneuver by Cujo 2. That mask may be a little bit too big for Cujo 2.
Maybe.
It
No
just shows
clue.
you that I loaned it from Cujo,
No clue what's going on.
from the original. And now Cujo 2 working on the left
Where'd
arm
Amor
of
go?
Davey Leon. I don't know where Amor is. Amor has left the ring, left the arena. I'm not sure if he'll come back. And now the crossface connect. That's a legendary move by some Canadian wrestlers, the crossface.
We got Scary Gary coming over here.
Oh, wait. Cover and a kick out. And
Say hi. Why don't you say hi?
What's up?
Scary Gary is here. Talking to Cujo, or talking to Emperor Nero, I'm sorry. Action back in the ring, Dave Leon, headlock onto Cujo 2, trying to gain advantage, and
Where'd Amor go?
this was supposed to be a triple threat match, but now it's just one-on-one.
Maybe he got mad because he sucks.
Well, he is a veteran.
Oh,
He has
Amor, I
been
love
frustrated
Amor.
before. Oh! Leon slammed hard. Here's the cover by Cujo, 2. Kick out. And now, Amor. Amor is back in the arena, back in the ring now. Amor is back, setting his sights on
Maybe you
Leon.
wanna get a drink or something? Use the restroom?
Maybe he had to take a bathroom break. He seems refocused now.
I sometimes wonder about some of these matches, Dana. Triple threats are hard to do.
Yes, they are.
So how you doing? How you handling the COVID?
I'm handling it well. Here's the cover by Amor, kick out by Leon.
You look good, man. What
Thank
you been
you.
doing? Working out?
Golfing.
Golfing.
Yes. Helped me lose
You got golf
35.
clubs?
Yeah. Helped me lose 35 pounds.
Did I
over the
tell you
summer.
that when I went to college, I took a golf class,
How was it?
and they told me I'll need three clubs.
Which ones?
Driver,
Right.
putter,
Yep.
and what else you think?
I assume an iron. Yeah.
That's all you need,
Really.
right?
Hold on now. Amor with some momentum, maybe going for the splash in the corner, and Cujo number 2
Cujo.
backs out, and now a drop kick. Careful, Amor. We have expensive equipment here.
I know, people don't look sometimes. That's why you got to be careful.
Yeah. Amor, what's going on?
Leave him alone, he's tired.
Big splash by Cujo 2, Statmare.
Cujo number 2 needs to fix his mask.
What's Cujo 2 got? Oh, a running drop kick. Right into the sternum of Dave Leon. Could he win this special challenge match? Here's the cover by Double J, kick out.
Let's say 10 minutes.
5 minutes remaining in that triple threat match. 5 minutes remaining.
Emperor Tommy Nero pulling quadruple. I don't even know how many hats you have here tonight. Amor back in this thing.
Amor.
Amor now.
You all right,
outside
Amor?
the ring. Meanwhile, Leon and Cujo 2 are down. And look at this, Leon, both men tangled up. And now Leon stomping onto the back of the neck of Amor.
I'm sorry, I'm just silent here watching this match. It's total excitement.
The fun triple threat match here in the APW Slam Center.
What's this going to be?
Oh, look
what
at
do you call
that.
that move? Reverse
Net breaker, reverse net breaker. Here's the cover by Leon, kick out. Or I should say Amor breaking up the pin.
Wow. Hey, Double J's doing a good job, eh?
Yes, he is.
He's a good referee.
We have a lot of good referees here in APW. With Double J doing the most here in tonight's show.
All right, so who you got in this match? You got about 3 minutes left.
Well, a wise man once said there's a 33.3% chance of victory unless you're a genetic freak.
Like my cyborgs.
Yeah. What's their chances of winning tonight?
What do you think of those guys? Come on, be serious. What do you think of them?
I mean, they are.
Is there any team have you seen at the indie level that comes close to them?
No. Oh, wait, here's the cover by Leon. And reversing it on Amor. And it looks like a half crab attempt. And now, turn into, well, Leon working on the knee of Amor. Thought he was going to go for an ankle lock there, but instead,
Leon's looks like he got this under control. What's wrong with Cujo over there?
just like the original Cujo, he's out of gas.
Huh?
Just like the original Cujo, he's out of gas.
Hey, look like they forgot to plug a one down there.
I'll tell you what, you would think David Leon has the best advantage to win because he's had a 1 month break, 1 month rest.
Yeah.
But it's all what you do within that 1 month to come back and get ready. What we got here? Cujo with a German suplex on David Leon. Cujo number 2, I should say. I don't know if the original Cujo can land the German suplex.
He does a Canadian suplex, not a German suplex.
What about the Canadian Destroyer?
That's a tough move right there. Oh, what we got?
All right, Cujo number 2. Top ropes here. What's he got in mind? Oh, big frog splash on David Leon. That could be it. Here's the cover. And Cujo number 2 with the victory.
Cujo number 2.
Well, Cujo number 2 with the victory in this triple threat match over Amor and the returning Davey Leone. What a victory for Cujo 2 with his first official match in APW. The descendant of the original Cujo.
Once again, your winner, Cujo number 2.
Poor Amor, he is frustrated here. Well, we had a great show. It's been red hot in the ring so far for APW's Hard Feelings. As you know, masks are provided in the front. You got these APW masks as well. Masks are recommended. I'm wearing a mask. A lot of other people wearing a mask. Dr. Ben behind the camera wearing a mask as well. Great show going on. Let's send it back to the ring and send it back to Emperor Nero, who is our MC of the evening.
So, how y'all doing? We got an interview right now. Don't you want to bring out your world champion? Don't you want to hear from your world champion? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Austin McCray.
The APW World Champion, AM Payne Austin McCray, is here in the Slam Center. Austin McCray has had some incredible world title bouts since winning the title. Defeated Abe Wheeler in the tournament finals last month. APW beat the Heat, defeated Baby D in a 2-out-of-3 falls match. Defeated Andrew Avery last week, and he's got another interesting task here tonight. He has to face his former tag team partner, Hunter Young. Let's hear what the world champ has to say.
Champion Austin McCray. Now, Austin, if you don't mind, I hate to just say something, but I got to give you credit where credit's due. Ever since you put that belt around your waist, you have been unstoppable. You have been unbeatable. You've gone through everybody in this company with ease. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a true champion. Give it up for Austin McCray. But I think tonight it comes to an end. Plus you got Hunter Young.
Trust me, Tommy, I know exactly who I've got.
What?
Hunter Young is one of the most athletic guys in the back.
Cool.
He's charismatic, he knows how to wrestle, that's for sure. And he is, to put it modestly, very good inside this ring. But is very good gonna be good enough? As that man right there mentioned, I've been running roughshod through this division. I beat Mike O'Brien. I beat Abe Wheeler, Live Actual Luke, and just last week, I beat Andrew Avery. I am red hot, and I am running through this division. And even though it seems like I'm unstoppable, I feel like I'm unstoppable. I feel like I'm on top of the world. That's why I'm world champ.
He's not wrong.
No matter how many quick zingers you've got for me, I don't plan on changing that anytime soon.
Wait a minute, who is this? I think I know that music. Oh my God, it's Adonis! The former APW World Champion, 5-time champion. Adonis is back here in the Slam Center. Former member of the New Era. I used to manage this man. Multi-time champion. I got to dap up my dog here. That's my big homie. Good to see you back in the Slam Center, sir. Adonis has had some frustrations before in the past over the last few months, and he has come back a new man here in APW. And Adonis out here with the world champion in the ring. What's up? All right. Keep an eye on Adonis's gear. Over this summer, he has undergone a lot of changes. Let's see what he has to say.
Calm the lights. Calm the lights. Hey, I know you. See you on the TV. You're Austin McCray. Pretty good. But not good enough. Let me tell you something. Let me make myself comfortable. Folks at home, make yourself comfortable. Shut up, boy. I'm gonna get comfortable. And I'm sorry, in my ring. Austin McCray, you know. You might be a little internet girl, but guess what? For the past almost 10 years, this was the house that I did. I've held every championship in here multiple times. It's cool. You just a little placeholder for me. See, that's the thing. I go off, I vacate. That's why I get it's my thing, right? Fact?
That's a fact.
Good boy. Grown-ups talking. Shut up. All right. Before I was rudely interrupted. It's cool. You and all these new guys, you running like, oh, I'm champion. But no, zero about real wrestling. What have you done that's impressive, Mr. A.M. Payne? What, you run around, you champion for these people? Let me tell you something. Fine dining and shopping for these people are them going down to the Dollar General and then going to McDonald's Apple. That's fine dining and shopping for these people. So if these are the people you want to be, fine, you have to have these people. Because they're trash.
Wait a minute. Seems like we'll have a third man. And it's Hunter Young. A.M. Payne's opponent later on tonight for the World Championship.
I'm a creature. And I know what it's like to talk, okay? You can hear me this Sunday. But as far as tonight, I am facing you for that world title. And you've beaten a lot of people, I'll give you that. And you're good. But I don't know if your good is going to be good enough. But I look forward to it. I respect all the work you put in that championship. But now, it's time for the Saint to hold that championship. It's time for the reign of the Saint to begin. But you want to come out here, you want to keep talking.
deserve that, blah, 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 blah. I'm tired of it. These people are tired of it. These people came to see a wrestling match. They didn't come to see no debate. So how about this, Adonis? I'll make it easy for you. You want that title. You want to be in a main event. You want to be the guy, the man. I'll give you that shot. So what I'm proposing is this. Right here, right now, I'm supposed to be a referee. Let's mean you have a match. You beat me, you take my shot at that title.
Uh-oh.
How's that sound, big boy?
I actually like that. I like that. I never knew a shut up while I'm talking.
Yeah.
I never knew a preacher that liked to gamble. But let me tell you something. That's cool. I respect you, man of the cloth. I respect that. Praise the good Lord. But guess what? I wonder, did you have a conversation with him? Did you tell him to be here with you? Because guess what? I'm the truth too. I'm the truth.
Nobody likes you.
I'm the truth in this ring.
You're making him guess too much.
So I'm gonna make you bow down. And then I'm gonna show you who really run APW. Since you want to be the champion, since you really want to be the top guy, I'll give you a shot at it.
There's a difference in wanting to be the top guy and being the top guy. Woo! So enough talk, let's get to work.
I'd like to see you try.
Well, it seems like we're going to have an impromptu match. Adonis versus Hunter Young. If Adonis beats Hunter Young,
Are you okay with this match?
he'll be in the main event against AMP and Austin McCray.
So, Austin, I guess you're just going to sit back and watch this, I guess, right? So the conditions, fans, now is whoever wins this match between Hunter Young and Adonis will take on AMP and Austin McCray tonight for the title. Is that all right with y'all? Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is an impromptu match. Introducing to my near corner, he is a multi-time APW champion, a decade in the making. He represents everything that this nation stands for. Adonis! And to my far corner, he is the saint of APW. Put your hands together for Hunter!
It's going to be a fun match.
Again, this match, 15-minute time limit. The winner will face Austin McCray for the title. Double J's our referee. We're going to have a young man or woman ring the bell. Who would like to ring the bell? Anyone? Boy, girl, trainee, whatever? Anyone?
Oh, I'm pretty.
Who wants to read it? Ring it. All right. We got... Oh, what's your name? Haley. Where's from, Haley? Colorado. That's right down the road. Just drove in for the match. All right, so whenever the referee says ring the bell, ring the bell. She's from Colorado, that, you know, shakaroni pizza. Ring the bell.
All right, here we go. Impromptu match. Hunter Young versus Adonis. Winner goes to the main event against AMP and Austin McCray. Emperor Nero rejoining me. Emperor Nero, my dog Adonis is back.
I'm disappointed in you. I can't believe that you shook hands with Adonis. You're supposed to be neutral. I was watching the whole time. What are you doing shaking his hand?
Now, hold on now. After all the dirty deals you've done in APW, I can support a friend of mine, a former New Era member, a guy that I mentored and managed to be the APW World Champion before.
All right. You got a point there. All right, but
yeah.
But I was watching, though. Let you know, I watch everything that goes on in this building.
Well, so do I. And you do a lot of things that are very questionable. So me dapping up my big homie shouldn't be a problem.
What do you think of this match?
I think it's great. A great return match for Adonis. And a great challenge here for Hunter Young, the Saint.
Wrong corner, Double J.
And a missile drop kick sends Adonis down.
Hunter is athletic, man. Agile.
As as Austin McCray said, he's one of the most athletic guys in APW.
Your boy looks like he's got some trouble there. What did he give you to hold? What is that?
This is his ring gear. Some of his stuff that he came out to the ring with.
What is it?
It's a necklace and
I like it. Where'd he get that from?
Flag, and I'm not exactly sure. Kicks to the midsection by
Why is
Hunter
he slapping
Young.
his leg? Has he got acne?
Not exactly
Maybe
sure.
mosquitoes?
And look at the power of Adonis. And crossbody by Hunter Young sends down the big man. Here's the cover by Double J. Kick out at 2.
Wow. This is nonstop action here.
Referee Double J here for this match, and this is going to be very interesting. Hunter Young has to wear down Adonis, the big man.
Man,
hard to take down.
Adonis, he's a legend here in APW. He's been here from the start. You know
Veteran,
that, right?
Absolutely.
And when you came in, he was part of the new era. He's held every title.
Multiple times.
He's hard to beat. Look at him. He's riding him like a bull.
Look at this. Adonis getting up. Throwing Hunter Young to the corner.
I like Adonis' new haircut.
I like it as well. What's this? Uh-oh. Oh, my God.
It's over. It's over. Pin him,
What
Adonis.
power by Adonis.
Pin him, Adonis. Adonis pins him. It's over.
That could be it.
Adonis may be out of gas. You should take him golfing with you.
Oh, here's the cover. Cover by Adonis and a kick out.
Listen, all serious. Go ahead.
Adonis 1 second away from being into the main event against A.M. Payne.
Man, Adonis is an opportunist. Look, Adonis knows what he's doing. He's a veteran. He picks his spots. He ain't been here, in 3 weeks, and now he comes in, he gets a title shot already. If he wins the match, he knows what he's doing.
Well, you got to remember, Emperor Nero, a few months ago when we had the empty arena shows, Adonis was upset by Rizzo, and he had to leave and make some changes and adjustments. It seemed like Adonis is back here with his mind right, ready for another world championship reign, and it could be tonight.
Well, you're smart. I forgot all about that. Didn't Avery get involved in that match?
Oh my God! You could hear that all throughout the APW arena. What chops from Adonis?
Hit him again! Yes! Yes!
Careful with the table. We got some sensitive equipment here. I know you're very excited.
Sorry about that, Dr. Ben. Just got a little excited. Here it comes again.
I was excited too. Listen to this.
Shh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Seemed like a light chop there.
I like Adonis' new haircut. You like it?
Yes, I do. Love
Is that
it.
your idea?
Not my idea. Oh! In the strength, throwing Hunter Young like a lawn dart.
Do you think this was wise of Hunter Young to do? I mean, if he happens to survive it, he's going to be so injured he don't have a chance against Austin. And if he loses an opportunity. Why would he make that decision?
Well, because he's a saint and he's got God on his side.
Well, I'm with you, though, but I think it's a rash decision.
I mean, you're right, because if you do survive this match, you're not going to be 100% against Austin McCray later on tonight.
And it's not like he's wrestling somebody like...
oh, my God.
One of the trainees. He's in there with Adonis. Your boy. You know what he's about.
Big back suplex there by Adonis.
You know, you were the weak link of that new era, by the way.
I beg your pardon?
That's what I'm told.
No.
That's what Dr. Ben told me.
That's because... Do you remember I beat Dr. Ben?
Well, you cheated. I think you pulled out. Dr. Ben told me you were the weak link.
Lackadaisical cover by Adonis.
That was one heck of an organization. It was you. It was that O'Shea. It was Adonis. It was Dr. Ben. It was Cousin Ray Ray. Who else? Was Cousin Ray Ray in it?
Cousin Ray Ray was partly in it.
Who was the other one?
You're forgetting.
Devon.
You're forgetting about Devon, yes.
Man, that was a faction there.
That was a group, one of the best.
And then you ruined it.
No, look at that back suplex by Adonis. To refresh your memory, Emperor Nero, I left the Florida. I was on for bigger and better things. I was able to go to the NXT. Remember, I was with Lacey Evans down there in Orlando.
That's right. See, I
and
keep forgetting.
And then while I was gone, they sabotaged themselves.
Well, you shouldn't have left. What's more important, APW or NXT?
Ask Lacey Evans that question.
I could care less about NXT. It's about APW.
It is about APW right here. It's all about the APW World Championship. If Adonis can win and beat Hunter Young, he'll face Austin McCray. And Adonis may be looking to end it here against Hunter Young.
Oh, here we go. There's Hunter again.
Hunter Young chops to Adonis' chest. Hunter Young looking for a way to chop down the big man. Multiple kicks to the chest.
He's got it. He's got the momentum.
He's got the momentum. Woozy here. Oh, and a running uppercut.
I like that move. What is that called?
It's a running uppercut, Emperor Nero.
No!
Another chop.
Oh.
Karate chop. to Adonis.
I'm getting hungry for Chinese food all of a sudden.
Why is that?
No, I don't know. All these chops.
Adonis, right to the eyes.
Look, Adonis. I love Adonis. Look at them boots. I love Adonis' boots. Come on. This is anybody's ball game here.
Adonis regrouping, taking his time.
There we go. Off the rope.
Good kick.
Oh. There goes that slapping again. He's got bad acne, I guess.
Hunter Young, multiple kicks to Adonis. This time Adonis blocks it. Oh, and a step up enziguri. Jumping enziguri, I should say. And the big man is down. This could be the opening.
Both of these guys, whoever wins, I don't even think they have a chance again, Austin. Look, they're exhausted, both of them.
That's very true. There won't be much time between this match and the APW World Title match tonight.
See, that's why I'm managing the CYBORGS. I would never let the CYBORGS make a stupid decision like that. Never. These guys, both of them, one has an ego like Adonis and the other one is with the fans.
What
a move. Is that it, Danny?
Here's the cover. Could it be it? No, a kick out by Adonis.
Has elapsed. 5 minutes remaining.
Emperor Nero also the MC for tonight. 5 minutes remaining in this 15-minute time limit match. Winner faces Austin McCray later on tonight.
This is the most important 5 minutes in Hunter Young's life.
Can Hunter Young maintain his opportunity if he can defeat them?
Oh no! What's he thinking? What?
He can't lift
he's
him.
not going to lift Adonis.
But Adonis can lift him.
Adonis here we go. You called it.
Here we go. Oh, what a choke slam by
Adonis. He gets a shot at the title. That's it. It's over. Pin him and it's over.
But Adonis has been fatigued.
I know. There
Now
he is. He's got it now. Let me make the winner.
Cover.
Oh, he kicked out.
Hunter Young kicks out.
What in the world?
Hunter Young kicks out. What else must Adonis do to get the victory?
Not the power slam.
Maybe not yet. Iron goes up into the corner. Kick to the midsection once again by Hunter Young. Oh my God! Off the second rope into a stunner.
Wow.
Into a modified stunner ace crusher. Hunter Young. Here's the cover on Adonis. And another kick out. It's easy for Adonis to possibly get this win, but what else does Hunter Young have to do, Emperor Nero?
I don't know. I thought it was over right there. Where's he going? He's going to the top.
Second rope here.
Easy there, Hunter.
Now to the top rope. What's he got in mind?
There it is.
Oh! Big frog splash from the top rope. Could this be it? The cover. No! Once again, Adonis kicks out again.
I can't believe it. Adonis. Where's he getting the strength?
Hunter Young has thrown everything but the kitchen sink at Adonis just to advance to face AM Payne.
Chocolate, you're correct.
Running knee strike.
That gotta be it. That's it.
Adonis may be knocked out. Once again, Hunter Young to the top rope, going for another frog splash, and he connects on it. Here's the cover by Hunter Young, and Hunter Young is going to face AM Payne, Austin McCray later on tonight.
Be right back.
What a match. What a performance by Hunter Young.
The winner of this instant classic match, the Saint Hunter Young.
Adonis is my dog. He's my big homie, but you got to give credit where credit is due. Hunter Young.
Austin McCray for the World Championship.
Hunter Young put his main event spot on the line and was able to back it up with a big win over Adonis. What's this? Oh my God. Adonis choke slam to Hunter Young. Adonis unhappy with the loss of that match.
What is your boy doing?
He's furious, huh?
Oh, wait.
Wait a minute. Here comes Austin McCray.
Austin for the save. What is that?
Well, you got to remember, Emperor Nero, Austin McCray, and Hunter Young, tag team partners as well.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what happens here. I think it's, again, bad decision. All right. You might want to go count me. You might want to go get your boy out of there, Danny.
He can do his own thing.
All right. Adonis knows what he's doing.
Adonis may have not been victorious in that match, but making a statement.
People around here steal. People around here steal.
Once again, ladies and
Wow.
gentlemen, your winner, Hunter Young.
So Hunter Young victorious, but the big question is, what state is Hunter Young in, as he still has a world title match against Austin McCray later tonight. And that's what it's about. The APW World Heavyweight Championship.
Once again, the main event tonight, Hunter Young against Austin McCray.
Well, what a showing from Hunter Young. But he's still got one more match later on tonight.
Little T has asked me to call some wrestlers to the ring and talk to them and give them an offer they can't refuse. So, let's bring them out with one music there, Garrett.
All right, we got some superstars coming out to the ring right now.
Can't get good help anymore, Anthony. Can't get good help. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring these guys out. We got 8 more. Hey, Garrett, introduce them. We got the Wolfman. First of all, gentlemen, this is Little T's idea. To me, you're nothing but a bunch of marks, all of y'all in here. Jobbers. You don't even belong in this ring, especially you, Avery. But according to Little T, she wants to give y'all an opportunity. We will have next month a Money in the Bank tournament. And she has said that whoever can win this 5-minute match, they will be the #1 seed in the Money in the Bank tournament. Do you fans want to see this match or not? Yeah! Are you sure you want to see it? Because I don't want to see it. Do you want to see it? Yeah! All right, Double J, you ready? We're going to set the clock 5 minutes. Let's introduce him first. To my far right, David Leone. Yeah! Andrew Avery, your social media champion. The Wolfman. To me, the one who should win the match, AC Crush. Frankie Rizzo. And the Giant Amor. Double J, are you ready? 5 minutes. Ring the bell.
So these 5 men, only 5 minutes here on the clock. AC Crush, David Leone, Frankie Rizzo, the Wolfman, and Andrew Avery. Can't forget about the 6-man, Amor, outside the ring. Tons of action going on. And now you got Leone and Rizzo, former tag team partners, working on AC Crush. Meanwhile, the Wolfman and Avery going at it. Amor still outside the ring. And Wolfman takes Avery down. Here is the cover, 1 count. And now look at the newest member of the APW roster, AC Crush, working on Rizzo. Oh, and a chop block there by Rizzo. Or by Dave Leone, I should say. And now, looks like Rizzo and Leone trying to get the big man off his feet. Double suplex attempt. But no, Crush. Oh, look at the power of AC Crush! Suplexing both Rizzo and Leone. Meanwhile, Amor still outside the ring. Mind you, only 5 minutes here in this match. Big clothesline by Crush. And now here comes Crush. Oh, and outside the ring, Avery is taking out the Wolfman.
Why would you even pick on me? Why would you do that? Stupid!
And now, oh, look at this. Avery throwing Wolfman into the wall. Rizzo now working on Amor. And now look at this. David Leone, Irish whip to AC Crush. AC Crush reversal. And down goes Rizzo. I'm sorry, Leone. There's Rizzo, kick to the stomach. Oh, careful over here, guys. You got expensive equipment here. And look at this. Destruction. And Rizzo with the miss. Here comes AC Crush. Crush. Missing. Oh, and Avery thrown to the corner. Oh, and a DDT from Rizzo. A lot of action here around the ring between these 6 men. What we got here? Rizzo, pinfall on Leone, and Rizzo almost got him. Leone kicked out.
1 minute remaining. 1 minute.
1 minute left in this match. Uh-oh, here's the cover. Rizzo on Leone, and Rizzo got him. And that's it. Rizzo with the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner in the #1 seed in next month's Money in the Bank tournament, Frankie Rizzo.
It's cold on my face, forbidden food on my tongue, it's sweet to the taste. You can try to kill me, try and calm me down, shoot your pistol on me.
Yeah. Come on, get it all out. Boo! Yeah, I'm sick of that. You know what else I'm sick of?
What?
I'm sick and tired of having a 125-pound heavyweight champion. Nobody asked you. So last week, while I was gone, I called up an old buddy of mine. And in 2 weeks, on August 15th, I'm bringing back Big Bear Boone, the 500-pound monster. And then we'll see who the APW World Heavyweight Champion is after that.
Amor.
Nobody asked you.
Amor threatening to bring back Big Bear Boone, the former 500-pound APW World Heavyweight Champion.
Come back in 2 weeks.
Dr. Ben has stepped onto the microphone. HC has stepped away, but I will be filling the silence until, nope, he's back.
Nero, you know, something happened a few weeks ago. You disbanded the ringleaders, right? Okay, so I decided that I'd go and get somebody that I may be able to manage, if you will. And I called up Big Bear Boone, and yeah, Big Bear Boone, the 500-pound monster.
Is that because you can't do your show?
Uh-oh.
Look, first of all, get off your phone and pay attention to what's going on. I've said it 3 times. I'm bringing it back very big number. That's it. That's right. But why do you let people like this in the building?
She's from Port Wentworth. Leave her alone. She's all right. Special people there. Don't worry. We good.
Bring it there.
Amor, Big Bear Boone, right?
She's your relative, thank you.
Y'all give it up for Amor.
Amor talking about Big Bear Boone.
You don't like your applause.
Shocking announcement 2 weeks from tonight, August 15th. Amor has said he will bring the 500-pound Big Bear Boone to the Slam Center. You don't want to miss that. In fact, APW on our website, help me now, APWOnline.net. And our Facebook page, we will post some videos of the Big Bear Boone so you can see what he's all about. Dr. Ben behind the camera, 500 plus pounds. And you know, he's probably put on a COVID-20, if you know what I mean. Yeah. All right, y'all ready for the main event of the evening?
Could Big Bear Boone be returning to APW?
No DQ. In fact, Scary Gary, you're going to announce that match because I need to be in the corner with my cyborgs, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, it is the main event.
Main event time here in Statesboro. At APW Hard Feelings.
Introducing the challenger.
Hunter Young was in an incredible bout earlier against Adonis. Won the match and keeps his opportunity for the APW World Heavyweight Championship here against A.M. Payne, Austin McCray. Hunter Young, the Saint. In what condition is he in for this match? The APW World Champion A.M. Payne, Austin McCray, set for another title defense here inside the Slam Center. Austin McCray and Hunter Young, former tag team partners, may still be tag team partners. Definitely a great deal of respect for each other.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening, and it is for the World Championship. Introducing first the challenger to the right, weighing in at 185 pounds, he is the Saint, Hunter Young. And the champion to my left, he is the reigning and defending A.M. Payne, Austin McCray. This match is sanctioned by Little T in the border regions, and once again, it is for the World Championship. Who's ringing the bell? Haley's comment there is ringing the bell. All right. Scary Gary taking over.
Hunter Young, A.M. Payne, Austin McCray, and here we go. The bells rang. Double J, our referee. Hunter Young, an opportunity to potentially win the world title. But what condition is Hunter Young in? A.M. Payne, Austin McCray has had a lot of successful title defenses here since winning the championship in a tournament a few months back. As you see, both friends, great deal of respect for each other. They teamed up in the APW Tag Team title tournament a few months ago. Here we go, collar and elbow tie-up. World title on the line. And you see the respect factor setting in early between Young and McCray, but that's going to go right out the door at some point if Hunter Young wants to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Both men jockeying for position. It seems to be McCray putting Young in the corner. He'll step aside. You wonder how, if Austin McCray is going to let up a little bit, considering the damage done by Adonis to Hunter Young. There we go. Hunter Young working on the left arm. That's going to be very effective considering that Austin McCray puts his opponents away with a big lariat. So if you can damage that arm, maybe damage both arms, you can give Hunter Young the advantage, and there's the reversal by the world champion. And a big drop kick by the Saint. And you can see a little smirk on the face of Austin McCray. You know, these two men have worked together as a tag team. They sparred off against each other multiple times before in the past, trained together. So you know that they have to know each other's moves, so. And here's the drop kick from McCray, but it's missed. Now side headlock by Young. Couple of fans cheering for the world champ. Young still working with that side headlock on McCray. Throwing off the ropes and a shoulder knockdown by Hunter Young. this, leapfrog by MCKRAY. Oh, and a head scissors takedown. And now a drop kick that connects from AM Payne. And now Hunter Young, impressed. Both teams, both members, or both men, I should say, know each other's moves. And now Young from behind with the takedown. Very impressive here from Hunter Young because he had a hard-fought victory over Adonis, but after the match, Adonis with a massive choke slam. So you know Young has to be hurting a bit and cannot be 100% here in this title match. Takedown once again. Wheelbarrow and the kip up from MCKRAY. And now Young going to the outside and enziguri. What we got next? Young from the middle ropes rolling over. And look at this. MCKRAY reversing it into a back suplex. Covered by the world champ. Will he retain? Just a 1 count. And now MCKRAY going to throw Hunter Young to the corner. Running forearm connects. And you know that Austin MCKRAY has had some learning experiences from every man that he's defeated as world champion. Guys from Michael Bryan to that dude Abe Wheeler to Andrew Avery and Baby D. Oh, and a great job by Young connecting onto the chin. What a chop. Oh, and a running knee strike connects from Young. And what's next? Oh, big spine buster. Could we have a new champion? Covered by Young. Kick out at 2. Another hold. And now MCKRAY trying to fight back, but now you got kicks to the midsection by Young. He's got him up on his shoulders. Good looking for a Death Valley driver. Instead, MCKRAY gets out of the way. Right hands to the face. Now an uppercut sends Young down. Quick cover by the champion. Will he retain? No. Kick out.
Minutes remain.
And here we go now. And oh! What a move by the world champ. And now he's going to go up to the top rope here. What does he have in mind? MCKRAY setting up. What can he do here? High-rent district. Oh, and denied by Young. Got his foot up. Here's the roll-up. Could we have a new champion? Kick out. Oh, and a knee to the face of MCKRAY. Cover once again. And a 2 count. Hunter Young just a half a second away from becoming world champion. What else does Young need to do to take out the world champ? He's in a lot of pain considering he faced Adonis earlier tonight. Oh, kick by McCray. Oh, and Young may have got McCray in the chest there. And now Hunter Young, suplex, hangs on. Going for the Falcon Arrow, my goodness. Will that do it for the world champion? Cover, and McCray kicks out. What else must Hunter Young do? Maybe going for another knee strike, misses. Oh, McCray catches them. Big German suplex release. And that's going to buy McCray some time. Young rolling to the corner. But more importantly, McCray has some time to regroup. Splash in the corner now. APW World Heavyweight title on the line here at APW Hard Feelings. And what's this? McCray with a headlock and going to the second rope. And, oh, and a DDT, my goodness. Sends Hunter Young flying. Tornado DDT, and that could be it. Will McCray retain and a kick out at 2 by Young? A 2-minute warning. Oh, what a move by Young. Driving McCray's head to the middle rope. What's this now? Oh, and what a DDT by Young. Could this be it? No, kick out. Reverse DDT there. And he may be going for it again. This could be it. Hunter Young trying to end it. And McCray kicks out of it. And McCray looking to end it here. Good miss. Jumping in Zaguri. And now, oh, and almost got the suplex. Hunter Young with the flip out of it. Kick to the stomach. Oh, he got it. Jumping ace crusher. Could this be it? We might have a new champion. Covered by Hunter Young. And another kick out. What a maneuver by Hunter Young. And how does he have this energy after having a lengthy match with Adonis earlier in the night? But Hunter Young may be going for it here, looking for his signature frog splash. Could this be it? And no! Young gets out of the way of the frog splash. Or McCray gets out of the way, and this could be a chance for him to end it. And McCray, super kick to the face. Oh, and a jumping knee strike from Young. Oh, and an ace crusher once again. Could this be it? Could we have a new champion? Here's the cover. Do we have it? No! Kick out once again by A.M. Payne. And Hunter Young has to be frustrated. What else does he have to do? And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. McCray's got the shoulders kick out. Trying to go over the quick pinning predicament. What do we have here? Young getting McCray on his shoulders. Uh-oh. McCray with the ripcord lariat. And he's not done. Hanging on. And a second one. And he's going to go for the trifecta. What clotheslines from the world champion. Could this be it? A third ripcord and turns Hunter Young inside out. Here is the cover by the champ. Will he retain? And yes, he does. Another successful title defense for the APW World Heavyweight Champion, as AM Payne Austin McCray retains a trifecta of clotheslines. Takes down the Saint Hunter Young. Wow. McCray with the victory over his own tag team partner. But you gotta give credit to Hunter Young. He had to face Adonis earlier, and then right after, fights for the World Heavyweight Championship. No love lost between these two friends. What a World Heavyweight title match here inside the Slam Center. Your World Heavyweight Champion, Austin McCray. Well, folks, that is your main event of APW Hard Feelings, but as you know, we still have one more match. Lights out. Anything goes. No DQ for the APW Tag Team Championships, as the CYBORGS will take on the Hollywood Rednecks. But first, a word from our world champion.
You know what? Normally I don't do this. Normally I just go straight to the back, grab a water, and I'll be honest, normally I treat some bruises. And I'll be real honest, I'm definitely going to have to treat some bruises after tonight. I knew Hunter Young was going to be a fierce competitor, but that man took me to my limits tonight. And as champion, that's unacceptable.
Oh, wait a minute.
If
Here's
someone takes me to my limits.
it's Amor.
How sweet he's doing that, big spook.
Amor was speaking about Big Bear Boone returning in a few
I
weeks.
just got done waging battle with one of the best performers that competes in an APW ring. What exactly do you want with me now?
You heard me earlier. 2 weeks, Big Bear Boone. I'm sick of a 125-pound heavyweight champion.
You go, Amor.
Well, Big Bear Boone's returning in 2 weeks.
Big Bear Boone, in 2 weeks.
500-pound
I don't
monster.
know if that's official, but like I said, Hunter took me to my limits tonight, and Big Bear Boone is not gonna nearly compare when he faces me. Fighting Hunter Young has showed me I've been taking it easy, but now I'm champion. I'm gonna have to work twice as hard as everyone in the back, and I'm going to. So in 2 weeks, Amor, when Big Bear Boone shows up, I'm gonna treat him like the big baboon he is and smash his face into this canvas, because I refuse to lose the APW World Heavyweight Championship, weight class or not.
You're just a sore loser.
Wise, a lot of fighting words there by our world champion, Austin McCray. But in 2 weeks, Big Bear Boone will be here, the 500-pound monster. And a former APW world champion in his own right. Will he appear, like Amor says? We'll find out August 15th here in the Slam Center.
It is now time for the second main event of the evening, and it is a no disqualification 2 out of 3 falls match.
And did I mention the next match is 2 out of 3 falls as well for the APW World Tag Team titles. The CYBORGS versus the Hollywood Rednecks coming up right now. Well, there's Baby D. Where's Iron Mike and the other half of the Hollywood Rednecks?
I know y'all was expecting someone else, but to be honest, I have no idea where my partner is at right now. I looked everywhere. I just don't know.
Where's Iron Mike? Could Baby D be going out alone? He seems like he'll have to. But here comes 2 of the most physical specimens I have ever seen here in APW. Built out of a laboratory. They are the CYBORGS. The APW World Tag Team Champions. LA Luke and Mike O'Brien. Well, it seems like it's going to be 2-on-1 at the time being, and lights out, anything go. Oh, there's Iron Mike. Iron Mike is down, injured by the CYBORGS. So it's just going to be 2-on-1 for now, and there's Mike O'Brien, the aesthetic one, going to work. And it's that dude, Abe Wheeler. Wheeler coming out, and he's attacking LA Luke. It seems like Iron Mike, he can't compete. Abe Wheeler's gonna. Abe Wheeler, is he official? Meanwhile, back in the ring, what's Tommy Nero doing? Nero in the back, taking out Baby D.
Use Abe as your tag team partner, brother.
Iron Mike out. Oh, Iron Mike handcuffed, takes out Nero. And now the match is underway. 2 out of 3 falls for the APW Tag Team titles. No DQ, 2 out of 3 falls. That dude, Abe Wheeler, filling in for Iron Mike, teaming up with Hollywood's finest, Baby D. Emperor Tommy Nero in the corner of the CYBORGS. Those are his new men. So one thing about Emperor Nero, always finds a way to create some new tag teams, some new factions. So it'll be Baby D versus Live Action Luke to start. Look at Baby D go. And here's the unique thing about this tag team match. Baby D and the aesthetic one, Mike O'Brien, he's a member of a team called the Ringleaders. Oh, what athleticism from Baby D on the LA Luke. Oh, a step up enziguri as Abe Wheeler got tied up, and down goes Luke. Here's a cover. Could they get the first fall here? And a kick out, and what is Emperor Nero doing in the corner? Tripping up the referee, Double J. Oh, fingers to the eyes. Remember, everything's legal, folks. And now stepping on the feet of Baby D. And And live action Luke, all about that action, working on the left arm, now throws Baby D into the corner. And a jumping splash from Luke.
Stage World is not ready for the aesthetics of the cyborgs.
And look at this. Now side headlock here on Baby D. 2 out of 3 falls here in our main event. Anything goes. Tag made. Here comes A1 Mike and Nero holding on to the trunks of Baby D. And what do we have here? Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. Power slam suplex combo by the Cyborgs. And now we'll see the aesthetics of Mike O'Brien. Camel clutch on Baby D. Will Baby D tap out? Nowhere for Baby D to go. And look at this, live action Luke taking out Abe Wheeler.
Live action all day.
Now back in the ring. Careful for our equipment, Luke. Shoulder breaker by Mike O'Brien. 2 count to kick out. And this is a unique tag team of Baby D and that dude A Wheeler. Wheeler not has been tagged in the match yet. Here's a tag from Mike O'Brien to live action Luke. And once again, Luke taking out Baby D. Here's the cover by live action Luke, and the Cyborgs have won the first fall. Cyborgs up 1-0. The Cyborgs need one more fall. And look at this, Nero and Mike O'Brien. Oh my goodness, working on the leg of Baby D. Meanwhile, A Wheeler with the leg drop on the live action Luke. And A Wheeler wants some, trying to go for that suplex on Luke, and he gets it. But look at what's going on in the corner. Remember, anything goes. Nero and Mike O'Brien working on Baby D, and here comes A Wheeler. And look at this, Iron Mike, who didn't take place in this match. Look at Nero choking out Iron Mike. And there's a lot of bad blood between Iron Mike and Emperor Tommy Nero. Chaos all around the ring. Now Abe Wheeler looking for a tag. Can Baby D reach over and tag Abe Wheeler, who just was a late replacement in this main event? Tag made. Here comes that dude. And a clothesline to L.A. Luke. Meanwhile, outside the ring, you got Mike O'Brien holding on to Iron Mike, who's not even in this match. He seems to be taking Mike to the corner. Meanwhile, here's the cover by Abe Wheeler on L.A. Luke, and they'll kick out at 2. And now Wheeler going back to work on Luke. Wheeler and Baby D down 1 fall to none. They need 2 straight falls if they want to win the APW Tag Team titles. Nice snapmare. Now Wheeler. Staring at, oh no, roll up by Luke. Abe Wheeler distracted. Here's the cover, gonna kick out. And now Wheeler looking to make a tag to Baby D. Tag made. Luke tags in Mike O'Brien, the aesthetic one. Oh, and Baby D taken down. Just look at the strength and the power of A1 Mike. Irish whip off the corner. Running power slam. Running scoop slam, actually, or something. What a maneuver, and now look at this. Oh, look at this. Big Mike, the aesthetic one, Michael Bryan, figure 4 leg lock on Baby D. Baby D trying to reach for the ropes. Will he get there in time? And he's able to reach. Oh, come on. Here comes L.A. Luke. Taking out A. Wheeler from the outside. And oh, gosh, Nero's got a chair. Emperor Nero has a steel chair. Remember, anything goes in this tag team match.
If it ain't savage, it's average. We're bringing in the live action. Let's go.
Now, Michael Bryan tagging the Luke. Oh my goodness. Luke heading to the top rope. What a maneuver by the Cyborgs. Here is the cover, and that'll do it. The Cyborgs retain the APW Tag Team titles, and they're not done. Nero with the steel chair to Emperor Nero with the steel chair to Hollywood Baby D. And here comes Iron Michael to kendo stick. All hell's breaking loose in the Slam Center. Kendo stick to live action Luke. Meanwhile, Michael Bryan taking down Abe Wheeler. And Iron Mike coming out to make the save. The Cyborgs. L.A. Luke. A1 Mike. Still the tag team champions. 2 falls to none. And you see the dominance at hand between the Cyborgs, 2 of the most physical specimens in APW right now.
Hey, you got nothing to say. You just lost. I hope you're ready. Can it and go home. Can it and go home.
I hope you're ready for a war you can't win, Luke.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah. No,
Y'all want to jump in?
I was
Go from behind.
WAR.
3 on 3 tag.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Let me hear it.
Uh-oh, Iron Mike wants a piece of Luke again.
3 on 3.
I'll take you up again and then it's exactly. Yeah. Just say something like that. If you're scared, stay scared, son. I'll see you on Saturday.
That's the test.
And Iron Mike calling for a 6-man tag. Him, Abe, and Baby D against the Cyborgs and Emperor Nero.
Little T. 3 on 3. 2 Saturdays from tonight.
And it could happen in 2 weeks on August 15th. Hollywood Rednecks unsuccessful in their title shot, but unity as Abe Wheeler joining Iron Mike and Baby D.
Well, I reckon this is the part of the show where somebody's got to say, you ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for coming out for APW tonight.
So that is it. 2-week 6-man tag. The Cyborgs and Emperor Nero versus Baby D, Iron Mike, and that dude Abe Wheeler. That'll do it here from the Slam Center for APW's Hard Feelings. We thank you for everyone watching on YouTube and everyone that was able to make their way to the Slam Center here in Statesboro, Georgia.